when sex in your marriage doesn't happen as often as you would like for it to, or with the romantic touches that you would like to happen, you know what? Then it's time for a change. And that change might be it's time to schedule sex. Now, don't push back all of a sudden because I have some benefits to scheduling sex that you've probably never thought of. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 benefits of scheduling sex in your marriage. But make sure you stay till the end because I have a best sex ever challenge for you. Hi, I'm Mary Whitman Ortiz of Limitless Intimacy, bringing you the best tips and tools to create great intimacy in your marriage. On this channel, we share communication strategies and intimacy made simple steps, all from a Christian point of view. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Now, back to our question. What are the benefits of scheduling sex in your marriage? Well, God's design for sexual intimacy in marriage is to be fulfilling and thrilling and this enriching experience that draws you closer, that just produces such a bond for you. And of course, there are immediate results. There's the immediate benefit of pleasure, but there's so much more. A healthy sex life is a pretty accurate measurement of the health of your marriage. So overall, when intimacy happens consistently, it makes everything better. I bet I can get an amen on that one. So, benefit number 1, scheduling sex shows you're intentional. Wow, it shows that you value your spouse, that you are creating that time, that you are creating that space, that you're mindful of them. They're in your thoughts. They're in your planning. You're doing something. You're doing something for your spouse. You're doing something for your marriage. They sense that you are prioritizing them. I mean, it kind of goes on. And really, you're picturing your future together. I mean, that place of security alone will just take your sex life through the roof. It's amazing. So, scheduling sex makes sure that all those things happen. Now, you can add spontaneous sex to the equation. Why not have both? But certainly, when you have it on your calendar, it shows that you have prioritized your spouse, your intimacy, and your marriage. Are you getting some value from this? I hope so. If you are, please give us a thumbs up. And I have a question for you to answer in the comments. Tell me, do you have a common calendar for you and your spouse or for your whole family? Benefit number 2 to scheduling sex. Well, it gives both spouses an equal voice and an equal opportunity for initiation. If you are taking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they're taking Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, or something like that, then you get to plan ahead. You get to be creative. You get to try things. And then on the flip side of that, you are waiting for your spouse. You have great anticipation about what they are planning because certain spouses, individuals, they have their own unique sexual expression. It's almost like your own unique love language, and it is an overflow into your sex life too. So being able to anticipate both what you have planned and what your spouse has planned on their day, wow, it just can really elevate your sense of excitement. Now, benefit 3 might surprise you, so pay close attention. When you schedule sex, it brings more freedom. Sometimes I get a pushback on that, and people are saying, whoa, 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 if I have to schedule sex, that just means I'm way too structured. That just means I've become rigid, and that's not the feeling that I want in my intimacy at all. But here's what's really happening. Scheduling sex in your marriage creates security. We're together. We've got this. We're making a plan. All of that builds security in you. And when there's security, there's more freedom. I got to say that again. When there's security, there's more freedom. And freedom can mean anything unique to you. And that might mean you're trying new things together. You are being more playful. There's a lot of ways that freedom can play out in your life. But just remember, when there is more security, there's more freedom. And when there's more freedom, your sexual intimacy will be better. Now, maybe you'd like to get some help to feel like, wow, can I really have that conversation with my spouse? Can we talk about planning sex? And for most couples, talking about sex can feel awkward or embarrassing. So if you'd like some help, I invite you to join the Intimacy Made Simple for Christian Couples on Facebook. It's a private group, it's free, and we give all kinds of tips on how to talk about relationship issues within your marriage. All right, this week's Best Sex Ever challenge is I want you to come up with a code word for sex that only you and your spouse know. This will definitely come in handy if you have a family calendar and everybody sees that word up there. That's probably another discussion altogether. But code words for your sexual activities are so much fun. It introduces flirting in a new way to your marriage, and that attitude will definitely take you to the best sex ever. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. And remember that God's design for sexual wholeness in marriage is both fulfilling and thrilling.